Hey Google, what's the temperature?
In Prince Albert, it's currently minus 40 degrees. There is currently an extreme cold warning in effect.
Hey guys, super excited to bring you part 16 of our Dream Shop House build series. Today's video is brought to you by Harry's. If you're anything like me, you absolutely hate shaving. But because of my work, I have to stay clean shaven, so it's an inevitable part of life. I'm always on the search for a good quality razor that can make my life much easier. I've been using Harry's for a couple weeks now, and I've been very impressed with their shave quality and very affordable price. Harry's is a personal care brand that has reinvented the way you shave, helping you shave in a premium, hassle-free way. Help Harry's support great causes as they give 1% of their global sales to nonprofit organizations that provide mental health care to men, veterans, and LGBTQ youths in need. Their German manufactured blades are sharper than ever, and they're still the low price of only $2 each. What I love about Harry's is the weighted handle and the laser sharp blades that shave effortlessly. You can redeem your trial set for just $3 when you go to harrys.com/ostacruiser. This includes everything you need to get shaving. Thank you very much. And now for part 16 of our Dream Shop House build video. You think it's that funny?
You're the person saying to watch out. You're the person who
Okay.
gets your foot stuck.
This guy is laughing. When we went to Mexico, we're getting in this, it was like a full-size SUV and the seats folded down. So I'm telling them, watch your feet because we're folding the seat down, but I didn't know my foot was in the way. So I'm
He's like, watch your feet. Right as he's saying that, it comes down, hits his foot, and the sound he made. Oh, watch your feet.
okay, so yeah, I crushed my own foot, not hard, but didn't. I was like, haha, it was funny, yeah, because I just said watch your feet. Then for the next 4 hours, these guys just dwell on it, and that was over a year ago. Still, yeah. Anyway, so we are powering the frickin' island, and holy, what a pain in the arse. So there's gonna be a box here, so we got it all clearanced out. Doesn't that look handy? And then we had to drill all our holes for our wire to go. Perfect. Perfect. What?
What?
Sweeping? 0 videos. I edited that out. Anyway, so, and then the wire is going to go through because there's got to be a plug here for the mixer. There's got to be a plug here for the carburetor. So wiring is going to continue all the way through. We've got all our holes gone all the way through. And then there's another plug on this side. So it'll be quite complicated. And then we're going to put some subs in there, some underground, some lighting. But yeah, holy, what a pain in the arse. So, but we got we're on the back side of it now, so. Just lit the thing on fire a couple times with that little hole saw. We used a 7/8 hole saw, and holy, trying to get through all those layers. Look out, you can tell it's kind of burnt. We just burnt our way through, so. Look at how awesome this turned out. We got that box in perfect. We got all the wires going. So from the utility room, that's where our power comes from through that. We laid that in the concrete before because we were thinking ahead. Boom. So that comes up, hooks up to there. That'll be a plug plus a junction box, and it will feed everything else. It'll feed that plug. And we got this one totally done with the cover on. Perfect.
Yeah, look at it. Boom.
So tight. Perfect.
Look
Look at that. Perfect.
This is the first food that goes in the kitchen.
Chocolate bars. Oh, yes. So anytime you see an island with a bunch of power options on it, just know that someone struggled through it to get to get it all done and hooked up properly and working properly.
All behind the scenes stuff that
Yeah,
nobody ever sees. You just
exactly.
see the perfect end.
Yeah, exactly. So super cool.
I need one of those little boards to go.
Action.
Okay.
So we are just kind of like, if you guys remember the frame we built for that fireplace, we're doing it similar, but we're building it out a bit more because we want the fireplace a bit out from the wall a bit more, because we're going to have countertops here that come out to about 26 inches. Cabinets. I mean, the cabinets come out 26. The cabinets are a little over 24. So we're going to build the fireplace out so the fireplace isn't so far in, and it comes out and it'll kind of should throw heat a bit better. This is our wood burning one, if you guys remember. We have 2 gas, and this one will be a wood burner, so it'll heat this room just like gangbusters. So I'm just gonna nail this up real quick, and then we're gonna measure for our other piece of frame out here, cut that, nail that up. We are quite lucky. Like, it is like 35 below outside. It has been for like 10 days now. And to be able to work inside in the warmth, sorry, I got sawdust. We're a little lucky, man, that we can keep on trucking. We don't have to work outside. A couple of my first jobs were outside in the winter, and if you're dressed for it, it's not that bad, but you know, it's like anything. As you get older, it's like, nah, I'm good. Okay, just like that, it's done. So this is just the base where the fireplace is going to sit. We still got to do a little frame because I think Mrs. Osta wants the hearth to come out a bit more, kind of out like that. So, but we can do that at a later date. We just need this in place, and we need to put tongue and groove on top so that they can place the fireplace and hook up the chimney and stuff. So this is all what we got to get done today. So I got it all shimmed up. Everything's level and true. She's tough as nails, so that'll be a really nice base. So I just got to trim all those shims off, the ones that stick out. So I shimmed every one, so it'll be plenty strong and solid and not teetery at all. So we'll she'll cut all those. I think they're 47 and a half, and we'll sheet all that, and then we got to cut a couple for the edges. So, and then that'll be that, and we'll be able to call it quits for the night. Okay, we are done. So Miss Sauce just cleaning up a little because she wants to stain all our trim boards. So
See how cold it is?
yeah, it's freaking cold, man. So there we go. How's that look? Pretty sturdy.
Hey,
We used all kinds of
get up there and
scraps.
start singing.
All kinds of scraps. But yeah, she's nice and solid. She is gonna be good. Nice work. So like I said, we're just got to do another little frame once the fireplace gets set. So they're gonna have to go with the chimney. It's gonna have to go back and out. So it'll still be, should still provide excellent draft and be good. I can't wait to have a fire in here. We have so many scraps, like obviously not the stain stuff, but just the raw. Yeah, and burn scraps. Now we can just get rid of it in here. No, I hate burning garbage.
To like Leonard was saying, it's not good to burn too much
For the chimney?
pine because it.
Sap.
Our old fireplace.
Yeah, we never had issues.
Pine and it cracked on the inside. All the little, what's it called?
Yeah, that fire brick was not the greatest though, and I don't think that anything. Birch burns way hotter than pine.
Yeah, but it's not so it doesn't start to burn so hot so fast, like, you know. I think there's a difference.
I don't think so.
You don't.
But anyways, yeah, let's go have something to eat, and then we're gonna put these knobs on. But this is in a video before. Whoa, that looks freaking awesome. These are door jambs or window trims?
On each side of the door.
Oh yeah, for each side. The trim for each side of the door. So they're all 3.5, I think, right?
Yeah.
So good work. So do you guys remember this gigantic pile here? We moved it all there. So we don't have a ton. This is for the exterior
And then there's a pile
of the patio. Oh yeah, we got all that tongue and groove to bring in. Those are for the corners for the outside. And then this is just all leftover stuff, which we'll probably end up using most of it for baseboard and crown molding. So, okay, we're doing it the right way.
The cripple.
So 2 cripples, just because it's just going to add overall strength to this wall, which the stairs are connected to and everything. So you definitely don't want to skimp out on strength. So, and how awesome are air nailers?
So we bought that when we first started,
Yep.
and we were saying how good it was, but everybody that comes over there that use it, they're like, this is such a good nailer.
It's so light.
Yeah.
It's the thing. Oh, dang, I need nails.
Woo!
It's solid.
He wanted to demonstrate the pull-ups for
I'm so fat.
you. Oh, you can still do it though. That's pretty good. I can't even do it, so.
Oh my god, I'm so. So anyways, yeah, cripples. Man, I swear to God, this wall is like way postcard you're feeling just doing that.
All of a sudden your hand goes through the wall.
This is the wall that I went through the wall. That's why this patch is here. And that patch there.
I haven't repainted this
where
yet.
the ladder went through.
If anybody's got some suggestions on really cool like design for like storage, because it's pretty tall.
We're going to have to do like shelves, and we're going to have some sort
There
of
was
like
that one that had that little
folding
ladder. That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really cool ideas online. Look at this. Whatever that is.
It's a fuzzball. Hey, don't get all aggressive because I gotta patch that.
Check out what else this is good for. Scraping glue.
So loud. That was a Costco buy, that one.
Oh yeah, it was like $30 and it came with like
No, it was $60.
No, I think it was cheaper than. Anyways, it was pretty cheap. I didn't buy it, you bought it.
Yeah, exactly. What's the moral of the story?
What? The motto of what
The
story?
moral, I said.
What?
I'm just kidding.
What's the moral of what story?
There's never ever.
Cutting the door?
Yeah.
I don't know. We always knew we were gonna do it, but.
But it's funny. It's so sad, but I just love seeing this stuff being done because it's like, I don't know. It's awesome. That's drywall.
Hey, you better make sure you talk louder in this video. There's a lot of comments about how quiet you
Hey,
are.
there's comments to tell me to shut up, and there's comments to tell me to get louder.
That's YouTube right there, you guys. It's like you can never please everyone. Some comments on Mrs. Oss is out in the field in waist deep in muskeg filming us. Can you tell that lady to shut up? and then other times like, oh, we can't hear her. So that's why we love our followers. There's a lot of people that watch our videos that aren't our followers and don't really know anything about us, and those are kind of the ones that seem to be a little bit more critical, which is fine. Anytime you put stuff on that's on a public forum, you're opening yourself up for that, and we've been doing it a long time, so it doesn't really hit us to the core. So most times you just laugh it off or whatever. But that's why we love our viewers, that have been with us a long time. They know us. We're not super annoying to them. They lots of people hate my laugh that aren't our long-time viewers, but our long-time viewers know that that's just the way it is. Like when you get out and you're ripping, man, it's impossible to not have a good time. So, but yeah, anyway, so yeah, it's kind of funny. YouTube comments, they're awesome. We love you guys commenting though, and like I said, I freaking read everyone. I try to get back to as many as possible. We love you guys, so.
Have a good one.
Okay, you guys remember our issue with our 2x8 footing? Our 2x6 wall on our 2x8 footing. We have this almost 2-inch thing to deal with. So here's what we came up with. We got a special milled like 1x8, or was it even wider than 1x8? But anyways.
1x8. But anyways, the 2.5 inch topper.
Yeah.
So it's a dust collector.
Yeah, really.
But
so it'll be the same as all this though.
Yeah, no, but it'll all match.
So
and then it'll cover the concrete footing.
So it'll be one solid piece. Both will be solid pieces all the way across, and the topper there. So this one's 2.5. That one's 2 1/8.
Yeah,
So they're a little different. So we just ripped some scrap boards just to see. So that's how it's going to be. Perfect. And it'll be all stained dark. So it'll kind of blend into the floor a little bit. It won't be a big standout eyesore. So.
Well, there's the
I never showed you guys any of this. Look at how freaking awesome. So Mrs. Osta and her dad, he came out and helped another day, and this is the fanciest closet ever.
Yeah, he was like, why are you putting a topper on here? I'm like, because I already made it.
Yeah.
Because guess what? All the pine from the ceiling, there's a bunch of leftover pieces. And I'm like, well, there's no point in burning them. So I made fancy toppers.
You guys didn't do the crown molding.
Well, hey.
Hey,
You gotta cut it.
look at here.
Hey. Do you remember if it was 3 inch?
It was 3.5, I think. We'll have to, that piece is out there. We'll have to measure it again. But anyways, yeah, so they got a bit more trim done around the doors. This one looks kind of funny because this narrow hallway here going to our bedroom. Close that door. That looks freaking awesome. So yeah, like I said, every doorway will be like that. And then they start to do trim here. This is going to be a grate for the intake. And then there's a few spots. Where was the spot where? Oh, in where you have to deal with the concrete being a little bit, this corner here, the concrete kind of comes up. So our board that we put in there, basically we're just gonna have to sand a little bit just so it sits nice and flat on top. It doesn't really matter that it's going to be sanded a little bit on the bottom. Just we want it to sit nice so that topper sits on there just nice.
Look what I did.
Oh yeah, put lots of plug covers on and plugs.
I put all the receptacles in here.
Except that one.
And then, hey, this one is,
Except that one.
hey,
Oh yeah, there's some special things going on there.
it's because we want dimmer switches.
Yeah.
So there's the Lutron Casita, and it you have a master and then slaves. So you actually, I guess,
Master.
You mirror these off, and then it's just a cover. It's just the like a little button.
Oh yeah.
But like
So
like the,
does that bug you guys? That is a fraction of an inch.
why is the bug so long?
I don't know, it just does. But there's nothing to do about it now. Like it's finished. Like we put a level on it and you can definitely tell, right? But it's just, yeah, it's a fraction, like an eighth. It's just because they're so close together. If they were on opposite walls or whatever, you'd never see them, but.
This is funny. So Dad was worried about his level.
What?
Because in a work site, I'm sure a million of you guys that are contractors out there saying, oh my stuff.
Totally.
So I told my dad.
Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome idea to label all your stuff because, you know, at the end of the day, people are cleaning up and they just see something, right? And it's not like they're doing it on purpose. They're just cleaning up, grabbing whatever. So it's best when stuff's labeled. Whoa, look at that. Guess what yesterday was? It was my birthday and it was Valentine's Day. So Mrs. Oss got some flowers, big stuffy toy. It was pretty cheap.
I think you wanted this as like a
That's gonna get strapped on. That would be awesome as a leg pillow. It's gonna get strapped on some piece of equipment and see if we can do 90 miles an hour down the road with it.
The X3.
Yes.
Gonna go for a ride.
Yes.
Or make it a shirt.
It'd be a good passenger for you.
Yeah.
Seatbelt them in.
Shirt passenger. And then when I get tired.
Some scratch and wins. Why didn't you do the scratch and wins? We could be multimillionaires right now. We don't even know.
Crumbs in the bed. So I didn't want scratching.
So this is the stuff right here that's going to cover up that concrete footing. So she's got to stain that. You got a lot of work to do here. Look how much you've done now.
Wood?
It's shrinking.
Can you see the wood from over here?
No,
There's another pile.
no, on that
that's
trailer.
That other wall.
Yeah,
But at least it's getting stained different
you
colors.
can't see. Man, is this a gorgeous room. You guys, when it's sunny out, it is so freaking warm in here. In the summer, we're gonna have the air conditioning going on full blast.
Look at this. This is all toppers. But
Oh, wow.
I didn't cut them.
Aye,
Aye. So what I do is they're stained and varnished. But when we go to cut it, I'll cut the end off and then I just take the can of stain.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I just touch it.
Touch up the end. Touch it up, touch it up.
But yeah.
So they're coming out this week for the fireplace?
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna be so
Tomorrow.
awesome. What, tomorrow?
That's gonna
Oh,
be sad,
wow.
but never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
It's gonna be so cool having a wood burning fireplace. So we have so many scraps, obviously not the stained stuff that we could be burning. This room is gonna be hangout central here.
We're gonna go. Our son has an old couch that he wanted to get.
Yes, we need that old couch for a while.
All right, what do you do?
So when this place was getting built, obviously before the roof went on, it rained quite a few times actually. So OSB being the way it is, the edges tend to swell. And if you lay, we're doing a laminate plank flooring, and when you, yeah, right? And when you lay it on there,
It's plank. Yeah, laminate.
but it's not vinyl, right?
No, vinyl's downstairs. It's
Oh, yeah.
real thin. Laminate has some girth
It's
to
a
it.
little thicker. But anyways, as amazing as it is, when you lay it down and it's like, look at how much it's floating here. So
Okay,
that's
and
like
then
a
you did this
eighth
part?
of an inch. Yeah. So this part was just, it was that bad or worse, and look at already how close it is. It's only a tiny bit out, so a little bit more there. So we're just gonna have to sand these seams down just to get it flat. Otherwise, that will go right through the flooring, and you'll look and you'll see waves in your flooring. So you want a really nice flat subsurface. So we're gonna do that for the next couple hours.
All right.
So just a tiny bit more, but look how much better it is. It's like way less than half of what it was. So I guess we're gonna get all that out of there before we can. That's nice and flat. That's pretty dang good. So it's gonna take a little while for sure, but it goes good. And we have I think that's an 80 grit. We have 60, so we might swap down to 60 or even a 50 grit to really go fast.
You got 39 seconds or 10 seconds.
Done. Okay, so maybe 45 minutes and we got the majority of the main room done, and then there's just the bedroom. So it actually went pretty good. We threw on the 40 grit sandpaper. It worked quite a bit quicker. Okay, so I got 11 more of our knobs done from our railroad spikes there. So I did the one bathroom. Doesn't that look freaking sharp as heck? And those turned out good. They look just like so freaking sweet. This is the shop bathroom, the one where you come in from the shop. So there'll be a toilet there, and so we're obviously just waiting for the countertop there as well. So now I got to do the ones for our bathroom, the upstairs bathroom, and the bar. So we still got another about 30 to do. So hey, Mighty, Northern Fireplace is here. They're installing our wood burner fireplace in the patio today. That is going to be freaking exciting. Look how excited she is.
I think I'm very excited. That is going to be really nice in there. Yeah, okay.
This is the toughest part because it's such a heavy beast.
Do you want the other dolly on that side to be able to turn it this way and then bring it in?
It won't work because these wheels aren't big enough to work like that.
Oh, okay.
I know what you mean though.
Okay.
So we just got to get it around the corner, and then it's a clear path in.
We'll try to do like kind of go up and this way just a little bit.
Well, it's cold in here. She won't like it in here.
Clear the door.
Got her. Awesome. That is a big baby.
Then we figure out whatever we got in the top. Another dolly to this beautiful.
You can tell the wheels are screeching and eggs.
Yeah, under the weight. Well, there. That's the hardest part to install right there. Done. Crazy. So, you're going to lose another karaoke stage.
Aww.
Third one down.
We'll just put one outside in the main, where the gazebo
Oh, yeah.
thing is. It's insane how big that thing is, how
Yeah,
heavy. Holy.
yeah.
What did we choose? I
Yeah.
don't remember. It's been
That
a
is
while.
going to heat that room so nice. Awesome. Okay, so the boys from Northern Fireplace are just packing up. They're just getting ready to hit the road. They got it all in. Do you remember this thing being this big?
No, okay.
That is a monster.
When
Oh.
when I said we were building a castle, maybe he got the wrong
Yeah,
impression.
yeah. So it's kind of cool. All new wood burning fireplaces have their own fresh air intake. So that's why they always burn so well. And then you got I think it's almost a zero clearance stovepipe. So we have a little bit of work to do. We got to cover all the vapor barrier with either plywood or drywall. He said by code you have to have something on the walls, just so that if that ever got wet and fell back, it can't fall onto the stove or anything. And then we just we're gonna build, obviously frame this all in, so it'll be a real nice thing, and put a mantle on, and should look really good. But yeah, what a beast of a thing. I can't wait to start burning some wood. Hey. Oh, I gotta beep that out. Anyways, today Carrie and her dad are working on these, covering up our awesome 2x8 footing. But yeah, this is exactly how it's gonna turn out, guys. So they've done these little pieces here. Sorry, that one needs just that cap on the end. So this is what it'll look like finished. So these nice little finished edges here. So totally. So yeah, they're just trucking on, and there'll be it's kind of nice because it's only a few more pieces, right? That piece, that piece, that piece, and then a little bit in the bedroom. So
It's getting worse. Like, just notice how how the concrete is so unlevel.
Oh yeah, it's tough to try to, yeah.
So
You kind of gotta,
it's level, like, here,
yeah,
and then here all of a sudden it starts to dip.
yeah, exactly.
It's not over there, Karen.
Oh, weird. So yeah, you just have to kind of split the difference.
So what should I do? Like,
I think it's more important to have it tight on the floor. Like, don't do that because the cap is going to kind of hide the little. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Whoops, sorry, I can't even see you looking out the window.
And if you're, yeah, it's so close.
Yeah.
You put the cap on.
Yeah.
If you want to see a little gap, you got to lay down on the floor to see it.
Exactly.
You're not
Yeah.
going to see it up here.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
okay, I'm just gonna put a little glue back there then. Interesting.
Oh, that's cool, interesting.
And the nailer too.
Yeah. She is a super big suck. That's good. She's like a cat. She's like a lap cat.
Yeah. She's a lap cat, whiny. I don't like that food.
Guess what's happening this week?
What?
Friday. Boom. Countertops. That's going to be exciting. I got to work a few days. It's Sunday right now. We just got home from the mountains, so I'm working on a video for you guys. And then work a few days and then get our freaking countertops, get some sinks and some taps going, get a functioning kitchen, functioning house. It's going to be exciting. Holy, it's going to be exciting.
So this is the first maiden voyage.
So we're supposed to have very small fires for the first hour. So to kind of cure the bricks and stuff.
So just little teepees. Oh.
So I have no idea. I think this is full open for draft. Let's see. Man, this is gonna heat this room so good.
You know
Has
what?
all built-in fans.
I
on
wondered why it was so
thermostats.
cold here. I just remembered I
What?
opened that window earlier.
Oh. Yeah, I was like, it's colder than usual in here.
Yeah.
So it has a what are they called? Like, not thermostat, but a thermal switch that automatically turns the fan on when it's hot and automatically shuts off when it cools down. It's super good. So we'll just have to add little sticks. Put my timer on and do this for an hour.
Right.
Okay, so every about, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes, I'm just adding a few more little pieces. We keep this smaller fire going for an hour, kind of cure the bricks and cure everything. So it hasn't started smelling yet, but I imagine in maybe another half hour, it'll start to kind of bake in, and you always smell some paint and stuff curing. So, but so far so good. Good morning, guys. So the guys from Pineland Metal are here today, and they're just filling in our gaps here, putting some more trim on, kind of finishing it off. So that's kind of what it looks like before, and then here's what it looks like after. Much more finished. And then Tom built us a hatch for our attic access. Man, I'll show you a little closer. It is some really quality work with some little fasteners. I'll show you here, hang on. There you go, look at that baby. So is it hinged on this side?
Huh?
Is it hinged on this side? Oh.
Of course it's hinged on
Oh.
the top side there.
So yeah, so you just undo the few fasteners there and then it hinges out and you got your access. So we'll throw some insulation on top of it and get that up there, and then the roof's gonna be pretty much complete.
Christmas morning. Huh? Stone's Edge is here to put in some beautiful accessories. Is it
Hopefully they brought their muscles.
Is it like Christmas morning?
I'll just sit there and... Hercules!
Can you tell everybody what you were doing when I said it was Christmas morning?
When? This morning? Sleep.
I,
Okay guys, first piece is coming in. So that there is the hearth for right here. So that's the first piece. So hopefully everything goes good. I'm just sitting inside where it's warm. We have this really rustic chiseled edge on it. It's gonna look really good. Do you hear Marley? She wants to be out here in the action. Except for I don't want her to get stepped on, so Mrs. Ost had to quickly run to town to get our cooktop. Okay, here we go.
A little bit more. That's it. Good. Nice and easy. That baseboard is that pretty close. So these are yeah, please. Be tight, but okay.
You guys ever wonder how countertops get moved around? Good old manpower. This is the upstairs bathroom. Hoping no one trips. Okay, here's a fairly heavy piece. They have this power dolly here, and it can actually lift a ton of weight. This is for the upstairs bar. It's a big chunk. Too cold for the batteries.
So you see balance from here, you're gonna grab it from down here. Hey, what are you gonna put to give me? Man, you're gonna put to give me. Keep going. Okay, hold on, man, a little more. Okay.
It's like golf. It's a game of inches.
You got it. You put down? Yeah. There you go, perfect. Okay, can you grab those other clamps? Leave those on. Yeah, I'm making them.
Okay, so we just gotta make her through there. Follow the yellow brick road. Make a quick left-hand corner. And then we're gonna use the lift to lift it up just to the landing so we don't have to try to do that turn. It'll just go straight up. So it may be a little slower, but definitely saves on your backs to make some of the heavier parts of the lifts. It's definitely just a threaded rod in there. That's why it's so slow and why it's so strong. So we'll get it up, we'll slide into lift, get the lift in position and slide it off. Okay guys, sorry. I had to get the lift in position so I wasn't able to video, but it worked actually really good. So now's a bit of the tough part. It's all manpower to get up these set of steps. And then once they're up there, they can get it on the little trolley to kind of help get it into position on the bar there. So, God, you hear poor Marley in the trailer. So if you guys ever wondered how heavy countertops get in position, it's all back strain and manpower. Do you want this back, Ma?
No. Thank you. Okay, down.
Perfect.
Got it?
So the little dolly, it's really easy to steer just by pivoting the stone forward or back. And of course helps tons.
Right here, right? Okay. We'll close the door.
That's the biggest piece that has to come upstairs, so that was we're way ahead of the game here. Everything went really good, so I'm sure these guys have moved hundreds and hundreds of pieces of granite, so they know what they're doing. They made a little game plan of what they want to do.
Okay, I'm loosening it.
Yeah, for me to get the height to go on this, I gotta go both under.
Yeah.
You want to each
I can take the end if you want.
1, 2, 3.
You could literally feel the thud when they set it down through the floor. That is a heavy chunk of rock.
Okay, I got balance. Where? Do you?
Pick it up.
Prepare. Yeah, prepare.
That's crazy.
Go up and down the side.
So you two make sure it doesn't slide out on us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
One there, you know.
Ready?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful.
Easy.
Awesome. Awesome. That's 95% of it right there, guys. Now it's just sliding into place. Awesome. Oh yeah, how much do you think that one weighs?
Roughly 530 pounds.
Oh, nice. So just 1.5 Jared Burleys. Oh. So Mrs. Osta's still in town. Can you hear this little girl in here? She wants to come visit so bad. Come here, you're gonna get squished. Miley, those rocks weigh 530 pounds. Hey. Whoa. Oh, settle down. Settle down. So he's just got to notch out that one piece for the bathroom, and I'll show you he did one already. He says this is much easier to do on site. So that little wee notch there for that piece of trim, that's what he's doing right now, just so that fits perfect. So because it's so 20 some below last night, they got to heat up the edges where the seam is, where they have to bond two pieces together. They just got to heat that up so it bonds properly and it gets all the moisture out of the rock. He's just finishing off that little notch for the bathroom. They got that one put in place. So on this one we got a double thick chiseled edge. So it's a really nice thick piece. And then the island, so that's the largest piece in the back. They said that one's right around 1,000 pounds. It's got a double thick edge. Oh, our upper cabinet doors are here. Nice. Well, that's good timing. So now comes the part where they're gluing the seams together. So usually when it's done, you can't even tell where the seams are, and a lot of times they like to put it behind the sink because the sink kind of hides most of that. So pretty interesting stuff. This is the last part for the bar upstairs, so they're just heating up that edge because that edge has got to join with the big chunk that we took up. So we'll get that edge up there, and then we just got the big Mac Daddy left. Okay, what's your name?
Javier.
Javier, just explaining about the seam setter.
Okay, so this is a seam setter, and what it does, you can put it together and you can open the seam to create the space for the glue to go in.
Oh, gotcha.
And once the glue goes in,
Oh,
you can
wow.
close the seam so it's nice and level.
Yeah.
And then with these hoops,
Yeah.
you can go down just to make sure it's nice and level.
Oh, wow. So you set it up perfectly. Nice.
Yeah, this is a good example.
Cool. The majority of the work is all manpower.
This is all workout day. Legs day.
Yeah. Hopefully that lift's not in the way.
No, we should be good.
Okay.
Hold up, leave it in the corner.
Oof. That is the last piece that's going to go up there, so thank goodness. So he's got his little compressor running here, which is keeping pressure on this seam till it sets up nice. See how when a seam is done well, it almost disappears. You can just see the difference in grain is kind of the only way you can kind of see the seam. So now they're just rigging up to bring in the last piece, which is the heaviest piece. That's the island. So there's one sink cutout, which probably makes things a bit more difficult, and it's got a double thick edge, so to add a bit more weight. So they'll get that off the rack. They'll use their lift cart there, which will help a lot, and then they'll get it in. And I think the most difficult part will be lifting it and setting it in place. I think that'll be the toughest part of the job. So, but these guys, I'm sure, will handle it. Like I said earlier, it's a game of inches. It's kind of like golf, inch at a time, inch at a time.
It's just, man, it's so cold. Like, it was so nice.
I know. And then just dip down to like 25 below.
This is like precision right here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and you just have to always make sure it's set on a piece of wood and not on metal, and it's always so many things.
Maybe that means it's straight. I don't know.
You're not watching. I'll tell you when it's done. So when this piece gets in here, you're gonna see how much of it is double thick. That whole bottom chunk's all double thick. No wonder it's so dang heavy. This is all back-breaking. Awesome. So we'll see the backside, because this will be one of the last times we see the backside. How much of it's double thick there.
Come here. Come this side.
Yeah, I'm good. You good there? You good there? Yeah. Okay, I'm still burning by the sink. Hey, come on,
Yeah, you go there. You go
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Ready?
I'm helping you. Okay.
Don't touch it now. It's coming.
Okay. There it is. You can pick it up some weight.
No. Hold it. Watch it. Watch out.
Come to weight.
Oh, that looks so freaking good.
Yeah, here you go. Pick it up.
Oh, Yuri, that's pretty close.
Let's go take measurement.
We'll be able to come over here a little bit. That's it.
Wow.
You are getting me good up here.
And boom, just like that, as I trip over everything. Boom, it's in. Awesome. Wow, that is freaking awesome. Okay, so they're just setting the bar. So this is kind of interesting how they do an undermount sink. So it's basically just glued on an epoxy. So, and then they use this thing in the drain hole to hold it on till it sets. So, and nice thing about an undermount sink is it's so easy to wipe, you know, clean off your countertops to wipe in is really nice. So we've never had an undermount sink before, so pretty excited. So it's kind of cool. The chiseled edge goes all the way around, even on the backside of the bar too. So he's got this set up so they can use their little machine there. They're going to open it up, they're going to put the epoxy in, and then they're going to use their machine to clamp it and glue that seam there. Get a good shot of it there. So, and then they're cutting all the sink holes too. So I'll show you downstairs, because our bathroom sinks, wait till you see our bathroom sinks. So we had to decide if we wanted the faucets on the corner, on the center. So we kind of made decisions for all that just now. So I'll take you downstairs real quick and I'll show you that. First, we'll just get a little shot here. Man, that bar is going to be so awesome. Can't wait to have everyone over. Go for a big ride and then relax. It's going to be freaking exciting. Host some events. Get some mud holes dug. Oh, boys. It's going to be a good time. So here's the bathroom just off the shop. So we went with vessel type sinks. So we're just deciding for our faucet, you need a special kind of high faucet. We're just deciding if we wanted it kind of at the corner, but I think for this one, we're gonna just put it centered in the middle there. But for our bathroom sinks, they're a little bit different. They're also a vessel sink, but they're a little bit different. They are actual, just a large rock hollowed out. So on these, we decided to go corner for the faucets. So we can't go on that side because the plug-in's there. So we decided to go on that side, and on that one on that side. So they got to drill the hole for the drain and then drill the hole for the faucet. So, and there's the other one there. So just like Granite, no two are the same. So they're actually shaped quite a bit different, but can you imagine the work to get that? You can see this one broke out and they just epoxied that back together. So pretty cool, pretty cool.
But there's some snow out there anyway, so I might as well use it because it's nice and cold.
Okay, so you're using snow to cool the blade.
I'm going to switch to a larger drill bit for the vessel thing.
And that's a diamond blade, right?
Yes, they are diamond blades.
Yeah.
You can see the diamond sled blade.
Yeah.
It's going to be loud.
Yeah, yeah. His hat?
Yeah.
Bingo!
There she is.
A very productive day today because not only did we get some major stuff done yesterday by Pineland Metals. Aww!
Look at that access.
I don't know if anybody actually paid attention to that, but that was like a whole
Yeah.
gaping
Just insulation in it the whole time. And
Whee! We found the holes that were missing.
we found our two
And look at
lights.
what else did they do? They also
Oh yes, they made all these really cool trims. So it just finishes off the whole inside of the doors now. So it looks
that's all
totally
been done.
finished now. And they put some kind of like J channel around the
they did so
around
much.
these doors,
Yeah.
so that when we run the pine, it goes right into that. So it's gonna just finish it off just perfect.
And then they covered up that little
Oh yeah, they made a little kind of cover for that, for those pipes. So they got a lot done. And then I was showing you guys yesterday, they did all those.
brackets are up there.
Yeah, I showed them yesterday. So okay, let's go look at today.
Today. So Stone's Edge from Saskatoon came and helped us out. Ta-da!
Oh wow.
Now this is a smooth edge. Notice the difference.
Yes.
Smooth edge.
Yes.
Okay, now let's take a look over here.
Let's fix this. Shh. Oh wow, it looks so good.
So good.
So they just did that while it's drying, hey?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then look at the hearth.
Oh
So if
wow.
anybody's ever looking for an idea for a hearth, they can do this leathered look and it looks so nice.
Oh yeah, so it's not a, yeah, it's kind of got texture.
And they have different kinds, but I was limited to what I could get. So I took this one, but there's some really cool looks out there. And you can do colored stuff too, it's super cool.
That looks awesome. That just finishes
But
that
the
off so
chiseled edge,
perfect.
We're going to edit and put a video of them actually doing it.
Oh yeah, we have a little bit of video of them
They
doing
did
it.
in the shop, and then they took a video at the shop, so they're going to send us that video. But this island, come on now. This is the only time this is gonna happen.
Wow. Oh, that little pump soap dispenser. Funny.
But look at this hand I'm gonna put on.
Oh, cool.
I think it looks really cool.
So we're still waiting on the stinking faucet for the main one. So there's,
Kind of our fault.
that's how the sink is gonna fit. It's a little dusty, but that's how it's
The
gonna fit.
cooktop fits nicely.
Oh yes, got the cooktop in.
But
So
they did such a really good job. They not only come in, they do everything so nicely, and then they clean everything up.
man, this
They
just
make
got
sure-
some really nice veins in it too. Really cool. Yeah, like totally. They leave and
And
it's
the
clean.
nicest guys ever. Rich, you hired some good guys. They're great.
So look at this under here. That's all finished under there in double thick.
I guess that's why they didn't need.
That looks fantastic.
It's double
Yeah,
thick.
exactly. Gives its
we were kinda
its own
concerned
support.
about
Yeah.
Because we thought that it was just to here. So what if it cracked? Because
Yeah.
it's going to dance on here.
Yes, exactly.
Here's a strip of hole right here.
And what else did we get?
What?
All our upper cabinet doors with all our really cool
Stuff
glass.
from Pesci Cabinets came out on a Saturday. Like, what nice guys.
Can you guys see? It's a kind of an antique looking glass. Really, really cool. There's texture in the glass. So Monday and Tuesday, they're going to come out and they're going to finish all our cabinets, you guys. Oh, it's going to look like $1 million.
You know, the oven is there.
Oh, well, we should put that in.
At least one thing to make.
So guys, we got to frame out our whole big kind of cooktop vent hood there. So that's really going to change the look of this kitchen because that's going to be all rock there. So, and then it'll match up with, we got this big corner cabinet that goes in the corner there. So it's going to look like $1 million. $1 million. Is this thing still going? I think it's dead. Okay, let's run up and look at the bar. Okay, so we got the drains just set in there and the taps just set there. That's how it's going to look. Freaking awesome. Oh, we put our 2 little doors in here. Except for we need to do all our railroad spike. Yeah, it's hard. Open the drawer and then do it. Yeah, there you go. And then, yeah, there you go. What's tight? They're almost touching. Yeah, they could adjust all that for sure. Everything's on soft close hinges, so takes like, yeah, she's a little, pretty good. So, and then that's how this one will be here. So yeah, what do you guys think about these vessel sinks? These big rock sinks.
I like them quite.
Pretty cool. Pretty different for sure. This one especially. This one's a really odd shape.
It's a stone. It's a molder, and they cut it in half.
Okay, let's go look at the bar. I had the fireplace going. It just shut off. It's so nice and warm up here. Oh, man, that looks like so good.
Oh yeah, that is so tall.
The tap?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, basically just fits. That is a nice wide, man, you could literally play beer pong right here. Very cool. So they even chipped this out so it comes together really nice. Very cool. So he gave us a few different options for finishing this edge. We just left it raw. You could put this kind of stone sealer and then it kind of looks more like this. But it kind of makes the edge stand out when it's a tiny bit different.
Too shiny, like it's not rustic enough.
Yeah. So everything, all the cupboards are still a little dusty, but. So I'm gonna go run down and get those 2 cupboard doors for this. Okay, so we put those little cabinet doors on. So those look pretty cool. Man, it's so cool behind here. So remember, that microwave's going in there. And it's actually, doesn't this, oh yeah, it even opens.
So Pesci
Pretty funny.
Cabinets got me to bring the microwave in specifically.
Oh yes, they could build
when
it.
you're working with the cabinet place, sometimes they'll rush things and then they'll be improvising after the fact. This is one of those things that make Pesci different. Is
Yeah.
they actually
Think
pay
of
attention to
everything.
Simple details that you would never even think about. But just something like that makes the look of the finished product look so much nicer.
The only thing is, if that microwave ever burns out, you gotta buy the same one.
Yeah, but the mount of this is probably going to be used
Yeah, really, we could have went with a much smaller
Look at the crack.
tap, hey? Oh yeah. Crazy. This looks awesome. It turned out really good. Holy, is there a lot of storage for stuff in here? Some kick plates gotta go on still.
But you can't do any of that until the flooring goes in.
And the kegerator. What's going in there again?
Plug in right here.
No, what's going in that
Your
space?
house. Oh, and then this one too.
Oh yeah, forgot. This is a giant one.
The sink's right here.
Is it one like the bathroom? Oh yeah.
You know how heavy these are? Like, you'd be surprised. Like, they're pretty heavy. Like, I'm gonna say, like, I'm gonna at least 10 pounds.
So I think we're gonna do a really big kind of homemade mirror here. We'll do a really nice wood trim or something. So.
You'd be surprised at how much stuff we bought from Wayfair.
Yeah, no kidding.
Only because it's impossible
to get
go
stuff
into a store right now and get anything.
Yeah. A lot of people didn't have stock on stuff, so good thing you ordered this when you did.
All right, what are you thinking? Looking good.
The fireplace is in
Oh, we'll turn it on.
still warm.
Look at awesome. So they put those on there so that the silicone would stick. That'll come off tomorrow. Cooktop is in. Sink is in. Taps are in. You like my little nut and my little. Oh, I put one in. See? Would look cooler with black. Gourd.
Good evening, guys. Oh, hang on, I got my flash on. So Mrs. Osta is refinishing a table for our son. She's doing a freaking awesome job. I wish I would have showed you it before. It had this really ugly black, kind of really dark stain on it. You couldn't see any of the wood grain, so it's coming out really nice. So we got to have a few more fires in our fireplace. This week we're going to start our framing, get all our framing in for this so we can get all the rock on. I just came out here because the sun is setting and we get these freaking gorgeous sunsets. Man, you'll never ever, that will never get old. So the cabinet installers are done for now until we get framed in for our big kind of rock overhang there, and then they're going to come back and they're going to finish all the crown molding. So sorry, the lights are off, but there, that gives you an idea of the crown molding. So they'll come back and they'll finish all of that crown molding all the way around. So it doesn't look good. Looks good with those windows, looks good with the upper cabinets on. So me and Mrs. Oster are trying to decide what color and what style of backsplash we want to do. So basically this whole area here, and then the area inside that little rock build out there. So we did the little frame for there's the fan for the range hood fan. So we did that little frame there, so that basically just fits right up into there, and you screw that. So that will just get built into the structure, like they have it marked out in tape. So basically it'll come out like that and basically go up to the ceiling, and then there'll be this front part, and then there'll be just a small little arch. Again, I'll throw this little picture up here. It gives you a really good idea of what we're shooting for. So that's exactly kind of, maybe not exactly, but that's pretty much what we're kind of going off for design wise. So just that small little arch there, and then right to the roof. And then the guy can put some kind of cool thing on the front or whatever to kind of break up all that rock there. And then we'll have that vent which goes outside, so you'll have a really nice vented cook space. So that'll be really cool. So I just did a whole bunch more knobs. So we're what? So yeah, so we have a whole bunch. I did 12 more, so I think that'll be enough to finish the kitchen. So every single one all needs knobs. So, and then we got to do all our in-cabinet lighting and under mount lighting. So that'll look really good. Here she comes. Did you have a shower? Oh, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? I was just looking at the awesome sunset. Look at. I won't put you on video. Just look at the sunset. Oh, it's getting pretty. Gorgeous, man. Gorgeous. We are so freaking lucky to live out here, you guys. Wow. Okay, that's it for now. We'll see you guys in maybe tomorrow. Guys, guess what? I just did my last 7 freaking knobs. So we did 58 total. Crazy. So I got them all cut, sanded, drilled, and tapped. Now I just got to clean them and paint them. That's the last ones we need to do. What's crazy is this is the same drill bit. Well, that, you know, I think these saw blades last for a long time. The tap definitely looks a little worse for wear if I can get it to focus. It's definitely pretty chewed up, so that one's probably garbage. Can't get it to focus, sorry. Oh, there we go. But this isn't like high dollar stuff. This is like Canadian Tire on sale, like stuff that you pay like $14 for a whole set of drill bits. So really, a guy doesn't need a lot of money to do some stuff. I think it really helps that the railroad spikes are a really nice mild steel too. Same with this tap and die set. Like this, I'm sure was on sale, was less than $40. So, and I've used it a few other times for different things, but I'll definitely need a new 1/4 inch one. But yeah, so last 7 freaking knobs. I'll show you once I get these mounted and painted. I'll show you all the other knobs that I put on. It looks really great.
How are you today?
Good afternoon. So, do you know that we made it almost all winter with just cardboard?
And it was minus 40.
Anyway, so we're finally putting in our door here. I was just screwing in a 4-inch screw with these, like, remember, I think earlier in the video I was talking about how good, like, tools are when they're on sale. Sometimes they're not that good. Like you can't even tell, but the tip is broke off flush in the screw. Can you see that? Oh goodness.
That's the finished look.
I literally just got this bit. So it was in a set, like, you know, one of those sets of like 20 ones of these for like $4. So I think with a magnet you'll be able to get it all. But I got it tight anyway, so I guess it doesn't really
I guess it's not moving.
Yeah. It's a security bit now. No, you can't get it out. So anyways, yeah, we just got a... I've never done a door before. I've helped my brother and my father-in-law, but I've never done one by myself. So the most important thing is you put shims wherever you're putting a screw in, so the screw doesn't suck it out of square. So most important thing is make sure you're square and make sure you're plumb in the door. So we had to go a tiny bit this way in the doorway just because of the tin on the outside, but we're still nice and square. And so we'll get this 4 more screws in, and then we'll bring the door in and put the door on. And
You know what
we'll pick up there.
Okay.
Okay, first try close the door. See if it closes. Ooh, pretty awesome. Oh, yes.
It's a little bit off, but...
Oh, how do you figure?
Because this is higher.
It's weather stripping.
Well, we'll put the handle on.
It's pretty dang good. Okay, smack all those things off. I scored them all, so you gotta hit them hard. Take your purse off, hit them. Oh, you're disappointing me.
I don't want to make
Disappointing me.
I'm going to take that little tool that we want.
Yeah, that one for sure. Boom. That's how they have to go.
Oh!
So pretty dang awesome. Like our gaps are all really nice. So no, that's to close them and open them.
Okay, so what's this one? Oh. Privacy? Nudist.
Okay, I think it's the other way around. All right, perfect. So you know what the worst part about this is? This isn't even our door. So our door's still getting made.
But you know what?
It will be black on both sides. You can use those?
I needed those.
Oh, nice. So yeah, so we'll just get our doorknob and our deadbolt on, and that freaking door is done. So yeah, for some reason this one came black on one side and white on the other.
This is not our permanent door.
Yeah, I know. I just said that.
But I was just noticing.
What?
Okay, remember our old one?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about it?
Look how skinny these louvers are compared to that one.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, does that hold up like more light?
I don't know. If you read the front, it says it's argon gas, which keeps heat out in the summer and lets heat in the winter. So It's a little cockeyed on the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Pretty slick, pretty
Deck and
slick.
pool up there. Can you visualize it?
Yeah, it's coming. Don't worry about all the garbage out there. Oh yeah, boys, we got so much left to do, but we're making it a good
I
distance.
just wanted to say that Demolition Matt acknowledges the women. So it's boys and gals. Boys and women. I don't care what you call it.
What? Hey, did you do that handy dandy little ramp for the water right there?
What?
By the downspout? No. Look at all this. Here, doesn't that look better? There, that looks way better. Oh, just wait. There, that looks way better.
So boys and girls.
Okay, guys. So I just did the live premiere of our new X3 build Wraith. When I flipped it, did you guys watch? Anyway, so I was doing that, and Mrs. Osta came and put a handle on. And it closes so beautifully. So we did that just perfect. Some music going on in here. It's all right. Oh my God, this room's so gorgeous. Sorry, I probably said it 1,000 times in these videos, but you get that afternoon sun and wow, can't wait to be done. So did I ever talk about what we're gonna do on this wall? We're gonna go rip a bunch of barnwood off of some buildings on the property. And we're gonna repurpose it and do this whole wall in barnwood. I had to get her to turn the music off.
I learned something today.
What?
4-way switches.
Yeah.
They're not that complicated. Ready?
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm ready.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Ready?
Looking good, looking good.
Woo!
Other one. Yes.
So then you go over
Good
here.
job. Yeah, awesome.
And then this one only controls when you first walk in.
Yeah, this first set. And that little one.
No, this one is.
Yeah, the other on another switch.
Oh, sorry.
No, first one.
Oh,
What the heck?
now what did I do? Oh, I turned those off.
Turn the breaker off.
I'm doing the bathroom. Sorry.
Oh, what did I do? She says. Well, that's awesome. So yeah, like it gets a little complicated when you want to have different banks of switches in different areas of the house because you have multiple entrances into this main area here. So man, it's looking so good.
What do you think is logical? Isn't logical? So
As far as what
so
the way the
4-way
power
switches,
runs.
There's 4 screws. Right?
Yeah.
And you think, okay, black goes to black, and then
Black to brass, white to.
Yeah. So when it's 4 ways, it's the ones that are matching.
Yeah.
So black, red, red.
Oh, weird.
And that works. Doesn't matter like which switch.
Yeah.
Because if you do them off,
Yeah,
then
it doesn't work
this one will
properly.
turn on,
Yeah.
and then this one will work.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
have to do it all the same.
Yeah. Well, that is just freaking awesome. You know what this is, guys? This is the end of this build series. I just want to say a huge thank you. I think we've showed everything we have done up to date. I always like to get right up to date. You know what I didn't show?
But
Is we got all the handles
you
done.
can't turn it on, so turn the breaker off.
Oh, turn the breaker off. I got all the handles done, guys.
But they also, cabinet guys.
Oh, yeah. They
That's
came
what
in and
makes
brought
the
this out.
difference between these guys and just little things. But they put them in the way they thought they
And they
should
were
be.
too deep. They were against the
because
wall.
I'm short,
Couldn't reach them.
I couldn't reach, so they brought them up for me.
Look at how much they spaced them out.
So now we just have to put a little piece under
Yeah,
there.
filler
but
piece.
These babies will go in a little bit.
Oh,
but
yeah.
They weren't actually in when they were
Yeah.
putting them in initially.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah, very nice. So we have a couple more doors. These doors had to be special because these are 2x6 walls. So we had to do some custom jambs for those, but we got those done so we can put those in just like this. These are all just normal 2x4 walls. So bathroom, same thing. We got our sinks, which I showed you guys already. Sinks and taps in place. I got all the knobs on now. So our little glass doors on. So I think next week we start on the tile for the floor and the tile shower. So this will be totally done, and the tile for all the bathtub area here. We can get our toilet in, we can get all the water on, we'll get our door in here. Man, we are gonna be rocking. A couple more weeks, we're gonna be close to
next week.
next week for the tile to get started.
Oh,
Yeah.
He might be coming this week.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
But I think
Couple weeks, we're gonna be close.
I have no idea how long it's going to take.
Yeah,
but
yeah. It's gonna be very interesting.
I'm excited. And guess what you get to help me do?
What? What? Oh yeah, put those doors on. See, they're so that's we had to get this extra wide trim so we could do on these 2x6 walls. Pretty freaking awesome.
So then you can go in
Hey,
there.
where's that switch?
Oh, remember?
You stole it?
No, that's because we're doing a dimmer switch.
Oh.
So these will be dummies, and those will get taken out, and it'll just be like a little cover that has like a controller.
Oh.
And this will be the master.
So, but you can still shut them off there and turn them on?
Yeah, it's wireless though.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Oh, funny. Cool. So anyways, that's it for this build video. We got a pile done. We got a little bit more to go. Next build video, we might be done all our rock, our little fancy little suction hood there. We might be done all that.
Everyone's opinion, since you're here.
Oh yes. We're trying to decide on a frickin' backsplash, guys.
So this stone that's
This
on
is
the
the
fireplace
This is the stone that's
is
going to
gonna
cover
go
all this.
here. Okay. Now, for the backsplash,
We need to go dark.
I personally like this
Bottom
one
one.
with black grout and black accents, and I see why this one would be okay.
Dark's going to look the best.
But also, to tie it in, it's gonna go in here as well.
So that's kind of inside that little
So-
rock nook there.
Yeah, so it's gonna look like a fireplace, okay? So
Yeah.
the rock's gonna go up to the top.
All the way up to the ceiling.
So, I don't know, the black looks pretty cool.
Yeah. It's tough. Everything's tough. Everything the style, the colors, the what do you call it? The texture. There's just so many freaking choices.
This too. This is why I kinda like this, because it kinda goes with the sink,
Oh yeah.
right?
You guys like the farmhouse sink look? It turned out pretty dang nice. They put in these little trim pieces on the side. We got all our taps in, so man, taps were expensive.
It's a journey.
They're kind of
You know what?
nice looking, but
I'm
holy, they're
gonna be
expensive.
honest and legit here.
What?
The taps are expensive, but you go to Wayfair and you can find some really good deals. And these
Sometimes.
were actually
Pretty decent.
Moen taps
Yeah.
on Wayfair, and these were about like
They were expensive.
they weren't. Yes, they were a little bit pricier. The ones in the bathroom and stuff, and these little.
But they look
customers-
really, really good. And the soap pumpers and everything go with them. So every single tap we got
But
off
they
there, I
came
think.
in like maybe 5 days.
Yeah.
And I had like a 3 to 6 week waiting period if I ordered from.
Oh yeah. So, and then by next video too, we will have this entire fireplace framed in as well. Like I said, we got to do all metal studs for that too. So we'll have that all framed in for you. The shop has been pretty complete. I showed you guys the last little bits of tin trims they did for us. So the shop is pretty much, other than the car wash bay, the shop is pretty much complete. So that's got a garage door on it. It's just opened up because we have the Bobcat actually behind the Sherp. So that gives you a good idea of how it's pretty spacey in there. There's actually more room than you thought. So our air exchange system has been working fantastic. Anytime we got, say you bring in a bunch of machines that are melting off, all the water runs down the drain, but it gets more humidity in here. Fire the air exchanger on and it gets the humidity, sets it perfectly, brings nice dry outside air in and sets it perfectly. The ceiling fans have been working great. Those have been running full steam this whole winter. They're basically, you can't hear a single, like you can't even tell they're on. They run so quiet and they use so little of power. Our Kodiak LED lights have been freaking fabulous. They light up the shop like it's freaking daylight. Thank God we went with really good shop lights for this big area. And being 19-foot ceilings, if you don't go with really nice lights, you're just not going to have really great light. So yeah, the shop is pretty much done, other than Mrs. Ost has to get up on a really high ladder and she's got to paint that board there white and she's got to paint that white and then that white.
That's your side.
That's your job. I will cheer you on. Be like, yeah, Mrs. Osta, you're really painting good. I'll make a little song for you, a whole song. It'll be a chorus. It'll have 3 verses, of course. Oh yeah, boys. Man, it is March. It is gorgeous outside. Our freaking snow is melting. At least we got one trip to the mountains with full pull. We're still going to make a trip with our sled over there. He's over there.
With what?
We're totally going for a trip to the mountains. We're going to Golden. We're coming to see you, Jordan.
But with what?
With the sled.
Rick.
Rick, the sled. Turbo. I got to hear that turbo. That's what it sounds like. Okay, we appreciate you guys coming along with us on the build as always. We love being able to share this entire build with you guys. And That's it.
Peace out.
Wrong side. I always go the wrong side. Thank you guys very much, and we'll see you next video.